Hello, good morning, Ms. Kat. Good morning also to all of our viewers in this program.
Okay, Congressman Manuel, you flagged 14 blank items on the bicameral report for the 2025 national budget. Talk to us. What were the common denominators among these supposed blank items?
Yes. Yung mga blank items po in the Bicameral Conference Committee report, which was actually signed by members of both the Senate and the House. We have a soft copy po and meron ding hard copy na pinamigay sa mga House members. Actually, all of those blank items are related to programs, activities, and projects that are aligned with agriculture. So it's actually unfortunate that if the administration wants to put priority on agriculture to solve our problems with food supply and other related matters, pero bakit ganito na hindi napinal kung magkano talaga yung amounts for several programs na related sa agrikultura. For example, Fisheries Modernization Program, the national programs of the Department of Agriculture, small-scale irrigation projects, and even national and communal irrigation systems. So what's problematic here is that the Bicameral Conference Committee report contained blanks, and although it is true that the final version, the General Appropriations Act, signed by the President, did not contain blanks, the question would be, sino yung nag-fill in the blanks mula dun sa Bicameral Conference Committee report para yung makarating sa Pangulo ay wala ng mga blanko? Tanong pa rin niya na hanggang ngayon ay hindi nasasagot.
Okay. Sir, bago natin pag-usapan kung paano nyo balak masagot yung mga yung tanong na yan na napakahirap naman talagang sagutin, let's first underscore to our viewers that the dissonance in the statements of Kabataan Party List representative and other lawmakers who are flagging this discrepancy, as well as the denial of Malacanang and Senate President Cheese Escudero, lies in the fact that they are talking about two very different documents. The blanks are present in the bicameral report that's submitted before the to the President, while the Malacanang and the Senate President is talking about the actual General Appropriations Act. These are two very different documents, kaya medyo hindi nagtutugma yung statements ng officials natin. Now, moving forward, Congressman Manuel, again, how do you intend to find out and hold accountable who is responsible for filling those blanks? Because as far as we're concerned, the bicameral conference committees are closed-door meetings, and that is there a way for us to find out who should be responsible for it?
That precisely is one of our issues with Bicameral Conference Committee and how it operates. It has become sort of like a third chamber of Congress because its deliberations are not really that transparent. For the 2025 budget, nagkaroon lang ng parang kumaga semblance ng pagiging open, pero sa totoo lang, when it comes to discussing why certain programs, for example, have budget cuts while others have huge increases, which projects in DPWH really got approved, ang mga yun hindi naman talaga nabubusisi sa BICAM. Kaya actually, that can be a reason why some of our senators, with all due respect to them, ay hindi nila alam na yung pinirmahan nila. We have proof of that. No? Pinirmahan po nila pero hindi nila alam na mayroong mga blanks doon sa kanilang pinirmahan. So actually, blindsided at ganito yung nangyayari na sa mamamayang Pilipino. We are being caught off guard sa ganitong mga nangyayari dahil sa napaka-opaque na proseso ng Bicameral Conference Committee. So, actually, those who can answer kung sino talaga yung mga liable dito are those in the BICAM, and if ever, the President himself or Malacanang, no, yung mga tao na nag-a-assist sa kanya have knowledge kasi doon lang naman yung ruta. From the BICAM, they came up with a committee report Tapos, yun lang naman yung supposedly ipapasa sa presidente for signature. So, doon yung voided, doon yung meron tayong dapat silipin.